graph, and again to correlate the perceived propagation conditions from the radio receiver with the actual measurements of the ionosphere. Of course, the data from probes is not necessarily what we would have recorded over the UK, but it provides a good flavour. The takeaway message is that although we think sporadic E is a summer phenomenon, it can still play a role outside the main season. Meteor scatter is certainly in the frame this week, since the Leo's meteor shower peaks tomorrow. Since meteors also play a part in sporadic E propagation, this offers another reason to check the FOE's graphs for out-of-season activity. For EME operators, the moon declination went negative again yesterday, so moon window length and peak elevations fall accordingly. Path losses are increasing to a maximum apogee on Thursday. 144 MHz sky noise should be low throughout the coming week, except for the whole of Thursday, when the sun and moon will be close in the sky. And that's all from Propagation Team this week. Next, this coming week's local news compiled in a particular case from the extended Scottish news published on the RSGB's website. For your information, the RSGB publishes a detailed weekly list of all Scottish club activities and net schedules on their website at www.rsgb.org/GB2RS. However, in an ongoing battle to keep within our allocated time slot of 30 minutes, this specific transmission has been restricted to current news activities of physical Scottish Amateur Radio Club activities and events. Nevertheless, please note that an alternative source of more detailed information about Amateur Radio Club activities in Scotland can be located on the Western Scotland Amateur Radio Society's website. That's www.wosters.club/radio-net. Now the regular, but mainly routine and repetitive local news for Scotland. Today, the Stirling Amateur Radio Society should be open for projects and operating from 10 a.m. To find out more information, visit www.gm6nx.com. This afternoon, the Lowbridge Radio Club should also be open for general activities and operating. For further details, contact Simon, MM0XME, by email to mm0xme@outlook.com. We have details of 3 meetings for Tuesday. Firstly, the Dundee Amateur Radio Club will be meeting at 7 p.m. at a meeting room at the Dundee and Angus College, Kingsway Campus, Old Glass Road, Dundee. To find out more information, visit the website www.dundee-amateur-radio.co.uk. Secondly, the Kilmarnock and Loudon Amateur Radio Club will be meeting at our clubhouse. For further information, details, email klrcinfo@gmail.com. And the third meeting for Tuesday. The Paisley Amateur Radio Club usually meets at 10:30 a.m. for coffee and a radio chat on Tuesday mornings. The venue is a club premises at the Fergusley Sports Centre in Paisley. Contact the Secretary Graham via gm0pym@gmail.com or visit www.parc.radio to ascertain if there will actually be a meeting taking place this coming Tuesday. With details of 2 meetings for Wednesday. Firstly, the Livingston and District Amateur Radio Society will be holding a weekly meeting between 7 and 9 p.m. at the clubhouse in Station Road, Broxburn. For further information, please contact Phil, GM3ZZA, by email to secretary@thelatars.org.uk. And secondly, the Galashiels and District Amateur Radio Society will be meeting in the Focus Centre, Livingstone Place, Galashiels, at 8 p.m. To find out more information, contact Jim Keddy by email to mail@gm7lun.co.uk. We have details of 3 meetings for Thursday. Firstly, the Paisley Amateur Radio Club will be meeting at 7:30 p.m. at the Fergusley Sports Centre, 106 Blackstone Road, Paisley. To find out more details, visit www.parc.radio or contact the Secretary Graham by email to gm0pym@gmail.com. Secondly, the Lowbridge Radio Club will be meeting from 7:30 p.m. at the John Colley Centre in Renton. You can contact Simon by email to mm0xme@outlook.com. for further information. The third and final meeting for Thursday. The Stirling Amateur Radio Society will be meeting at the Clubhouse, 68 Bandies Industrial Estate, Throsk at 7 p.m. Once again, a reminder that the website is at www.gm6nx.com. And finally, on Friday, the Mid-Lancashire Amateur Radio Society will be holding a meeting from 7 p.m. within the Community Education Centre in Dewart Hill. To find out more details, contact Simon Gray, 2M0LSG, by email to secretary@mlrs.co.uk. To have your net and any other Scottish Amateur Radio Club activities listed on the West of Scotland Amateur Radio Society's website, or to report any changes, please contact Jack, GM4CUX, by email to gm4cux@gmail.com. As usual, items for GB Tourist and Radcom to be sent by email to radcom@rsgb.org.uk. That ends this week's GB Tourist News broadcast, brought to you by GM4DTH in Edinburgh. It was compiled by the Radio Society of Great Britain, which represents amateur radio and radio amateurs in the United Kingdom and internationally. News items for GB Tourist, Radcom magazine and the RSGB website sent to the editorial team as far advanced as possible by email to radcom@rsgb.org.uk. The deadline for GB Tourist submissions is 10 a.m. on Thursdays. The RSGB takes a copyright over material transmitted. Information about amateur radio can be found at our website, www.rsgb.org. The full schedule of GB Tourist broadcasts can be downloaded from www.rsgb.org/GB Tourist schedule. GB Tourist is not licensed for two-way communication, but can make calls after close down under call sign GM4DTH. So until next Sunday, 7:3, and have a good week from the GB Tourist News team. On 4 meters and 70 centimeters, I'll remain news frequencies on 2 meters. I'll check and report back shortly. This is GM4 DTH.